We are looking at the brand new Socrates, the Shapeshifters icon. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill, high, right footed. Is now a centre mid. 6'4", can play CDM or centre mid as you can see there, but his stats are so rounded. They finally boosted that agility and balance, gave him really good composure. Fantastic short and long pass as well. Not the worst finisher, definitely not the best, but we'll see if that's a problem today. In terms of traits, we've got flare passes, power header, and just flare overall. We have gone for a shadow today, and the main reason being, you can see there it gives him 99 acceleration sprint speed, also boosts up his defender to 98, and makes him into a 97 rated CDM, as well as a 96 centre back, and other positions as well. So we've gone for a shadow. It was really between shadow and hunter, but we went for the shadow today. Whether we'll make a decision on that at the end, we'll see. We'll talk about chemstyles, price, and what I thought about the card, and much more at the end of the review. That being said, let's go jump into some gameplay. We'll talk about foot champs in particular, and then we'll have a word from today's sponsor. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. So like I said, we are playing in foot champs. We played in our 4-2-2 system with Socrates sitting next to the new Zambrotta that came out yesterday. And we are going to be testing him in a box-to-box role. Hay fever's killing me right now, so my allergies are up. So if I sound a little bit of a blocked up nose or I'm sniffing a little bit, I do apologise, but that is just nature for you. And Socrates' main job is basically going to be running this midfield, driving into attack, see what he feels on and off the ball, what his shooting ability is like if he gets in that situation, but more importantly, what his link-up play is and defending. He's very big in game, which is going to be good for this sort of role. All right, Socrates on the ball straight away. Great pass into the transition there. Can we find great pass to... Oh, nearly had Jarzinho through there. In terms of passing so far, really impressed. Does feel a little bit heavy on the ball, but that could be down to the time of day that we're playing. Do you find Socrates here? Straight into the Phantom Glide. Now we're driving. Got Vinny there. Got Haaland in between. Oh, it's even better pass to Jarzinho again. Again, his passing. Driving into the space. Little ball roll in. Oh, nearly. Driving through. Got Socrates at the top of the pitch. Shot across goal. And there we go. That left foot, 5-star weak foot coming into play there. A little bit difficult to use on the left stick dribble. I'm used to smaller players in that role, so I am struggling myself. But in terms of what he's offering, his passing is out of this world. So only had that one shot with his left foot across goal, and you see there perfectly timed into that corner. So far looking so good in this defensive role. Except Socrates straight away into the pass. And I guess that was a lovely goal there. A bit of a team effort, nothing too crazy. Sending Socrates on a dummy run, getting him to be marked in an open space. We do win that tackle though, and that's a foul apparently. Come on, ref. Right, Socrates picks the loose ball up, drives it straight away into that attack, into that transition. Probably couldn't hold the ball up. Do win it back though. Socrates plays it out wide to Vinny, plays it in to Haaland, who loses control of the ball unfortunately. Socrates straight away into Jarzinho. Oh, I tried to get the shot off quick there. But you can see that his long-range passing is unbelievable. Good tackle from Socrates. Now we've got ourselves the counter-attack. Going to hold it up, play it back to him. Out wide. Little 1-2. Keep using it as a dummy run. Good tackle. We do keep control of it. Use that left stick dribble. Straight back to the centre-back to reset the attack. Straight back in. Finding through. Oh, it's a bit of a hard finish. We do get a goal at the end. We do indeed. Again, you can see there, it's a shame Socrates didn't score, but he actually opened the space up in two situations there, playing it back and forth, getting those runs in between the middle and then running in between the line. When you've got two strikers and two wingers, he opens up so much space with that. Our opponent doesn't know what to do half the time. And we've managed to get ourselves a 2-goal lead here. Socrates keeping that pressure on. Great defensive pressure there. He feels really responsive off the ball in terms of the jockeying. So Drew driving back into the centre mid role. He's keeping that opponent locked in at the moment. Oh, good pass in between. But again, Socrates is there to cover. Nowhere to go. Now we can switch. But you can just see how we're controlling our opponent. Do we find him here? Oh, that's a bit of a bad dribble that time. Didn't turn around quick enough. That is half-time. So far, so good. We've got a goal and an assist for Socrates, I think. In terms of in that driving role, he's really responsive. A little bit lacking on the left stick dribble, though, which is a little bit frustrating. We are going to try to play him in a more attacking role now up front. We're going to take off Haaland and bring on another midfielder here to do the job, which is going to be Rodri. Actually, we'll bring on Kevin De Bruyne. We'll try him in this position now up front to see if we can get some more goals. Just because I want to test him in that cam/striker role, and that's how it's going to work with this formation. Right, let's see how we get on now. We're going to try and do the kickoff glitch because we are sweaty rats. We do get him through. Bit of a heavy touch there. Very unlucky. The animation let us down. Driving through. Got Socrates in the middle. Lovely pass in. Now we can use that pace of his. Oh my. What was that? What a terrible shot. That was just a normal shot across goal. What have I just seen? Fine, Socrates. Got the overlap of Kevin De Bruyne at the bottom. Nice turn in. He's also got Cruyff. Can we find him? Oh, not quite there. A bit of a hard pass. Fine, Socrates in between the lines. Little 1-2. Lovely play. And he didn't get the snapshot off. And Vinny doesn't shoot either. We should have had another goal there. But his, like you say there, his link-up play is so good. As a cam, this will be one of the best cams in the game. That's for sure. Let's go counter-attack. Now we've got Socrates up front. He's a big boy to get the control. Love that. We go out wide. So Socrates run at the box. We find him. It's a lovely ball over the top. What a pass. Bit of bad control. We do get shot off, and it's a really good save from the keeper there. Not a bad shot from him. We'll have a look at his set pieces and penalties now to see if he's any good at doing them. So really good at free kicks. Not the best at penalties. Well, 86 isn't terrible, but you know what I mean. Fortunately, we have gone behind with some very, very lucky attacking on his behalf. Our goalkeeper just ran straight past the ball without trying to save it. So now we need a big performance from Socrates. We made some changes. We brought on some better defenders, try and fix the situation. Good control from Socrates. And we get ourselves an assist there. Good work from Vinny, but Socrates opened up space. We're back into the game now. Using RB dribble with him or R1 depending on what controller you're on. He's really responsive at that. That's the only way I've got around his really stiff left stick dribbling at times. Right, counter attack. Socrates straight away on the ball. He's got Kane over the top. We find him. It's a lovely ball into the space. Good touch. Nowhere to go. Reset the attack. Find Mbappe. Socrates. No! He gets tackled last second as we pulled the trigger. That should have been a goal there in the 90th minute. Oh, we read that as well. Got one more attack. Socrates running. Oh, I couldn't quite get on the end. And that is going to go into extra time. So we could have had a goal, but Socrates got tackled last second there. He has been instrumental in this game. I do think he's been slightly overhyped. I'm not going to lie, from what I've read online and on Twitter and stuff, like people saying he's the best centre mid in the game. I'm not sure I agree with that completely. Do think he's really, really good, but again, super, super clunky at times. Socrates is through on the kickoff glitch. Great control off the post, gets the rebound, and there's the goal again to equalise. I've had to do the kickoff glitch twice. I feel absolutely disgusting, but we've got to do what we've got to do to win this game. Got Socrates over the top. Got a lot of work to do here. Bit of skill, nearly. Oh. Socrates got a pass out wide. Lovely dribble into the space. Got a bit of work to do here. Find him on the overlap. Shot across goal. Again, a terrible shot from him there. What was that? That's two of those he's had now. We do intercept that though. Makes up for his effort. Bang! Take back what I said about his shooting. Great defensive work for him to pick up that loose pass from the mistake from our opponent. Shot across goal into the top bins. We've taken the lead now just at the half-time point in extra time. Let's see if we can see out the last 15 minutes here. Find Socrates in the space just before the game ends. And that is a win there. An absolutely tough game right there. Socrates getting the ball for man of the match. Must mean he had a hat-trick there. He was really, really good. Just got to get used to his body type. See there, 3 goals, 1 assist. 32 dribbles complete, 32 dribbles complete out of 40. That's how good he was. Shooting, he had 7 shots, 3 on target, 2 off target, only 3 goals. Very, very unlucky in some situations. Some of his shots were terrible at the same time, though, but I don't know if it's down to gameplay. But this is where he really stood out. So 33 passes, he had 31 complete. Defending, he won a lot of tackles as well, especially high up in the pitch to give us an extra chance to get the pressure off. And overall, a really, really good card. Let's go jump onto Footbin now. So he's about 775,000 coins. You can see here he's got 1,077 likes and 61 dislikes. So he's got a really good response in terms of community. We went for a shadow, and I do think that's really boosted his defensive stats as you would expect. But if you're playing him in a more of attacking role like I did, definitely go for a hunter. They're the only 2 choices in my opinion on what to do. I do think hunter is better suited, but I wanted to test him out in his defensive presence just because of how tall he was. Now, you got to get used to his elastic dribbling because he is very, very tall, being 6'4", and having a high average plus body type means he is going to feel a little bit clunky in heavy gameplay. But at the same time, if you use RB or R1 to dribble out of the situations, you're not going to have any problems with him. And in general, really, really good card. Socrates has finally got a decent card in FIFA. It's only taken him, God knows how many years. But you can see here, you are paying for that position change because you could only play CDM or cam before. And now centre mid just means he can basically play in the better chem situations that we were using. But overall, really, really good card. In terms of price, I think it's going to keep dropping down, especially when we get these guaranteed SBCs that come out in the future. But as always, if you have any questions about this card or any other card, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. See ya.